Ahoy there, and welcome back. This is going to be a short dialogue discussing design theory, design thinking, and then kind of bringing it into like applied design. And to save you a whole bunch of trouble, there's no such thing as design thinking. It's a figment of imagination that higher education tech firms are all talking about in order to monetize something and sell some ideas. It's completely bogus, doesn't even work, totally fictitious. And if you don't believe me, I really don't care. We have been learning since we were children, and we have been designing since we were children. Your entire life, the fact that you're sitting here watching this video is all because of the designs and imagination that you've created to survive up to this point as a human being and have the ability to click on an internet video and watch a video. Congratulations, you are a world-class designer. Welcome to the club. Now, into some more specifics of design. The best designers you will ever meet, the ones who design our entire world, take something simple and turn it into something complex. Take something natural and turn it into something supernatural. The greatest design concept may be a method of how to cool air like a leaf. Do that, you'll be a billionaire. Figure out how to cool air like a leaf, you'll be a billionaire overnight. So, like I said, simple into complex. Now, when we look at nature, there's tons of ideas. There's lots of curvy lines and lots of straight lines and all sorts of stuff. And so I'll kind of talk about some of my applied design here. If you'll look below, you'll see 8 t-shirts arranged in a 3x3 box. This 3x3 box is the Dungeons and Dragons character alignment. Things like lawful good, lawful neutral, lawful evil. My design then takes these alignments and applies them as 9 personality types in an Enneagram. There's a lot of crossover and a lot of stuff that associates between these two. And I'm not going to explain it all because sometimes the best design are those that only a small percentage of people may understand. Not all design needs to be scalable to the masses. If you want to make a lot of money, create a scalable design that can be used by 10 million people, you'll be a millionaire. My designs, I try to keep simple and designed for a narrow audience. So we take the alignments of, as you can see, the different triangles, and we transpose them onto the 9 personality types of Enneagram. And then within that Enneagram, there's lines drawn between all of the different personality types. And what this demonstrates is the natural tensions that occur between individuals. So applying this design here for the 9 personality types, the purpose behind this is for it to be a little ambiguous, for it to be a little obscure, so that the individual who's coming across it can drag or extrapolate whatever it is they need about it. The purpose of the 9 personality types arranged into this Enneagram is I'm after what could be a stable and sustainable self-organizing model for affinity groups. What's an affinity group? An affinity group is a group of individuals who might be concerned about a domain of knowledge, a set of ideas, a set of knowledge, and that's what an affinity group may be. It may be a spontaneously forming group of individuals who would like to learn more about a particular subject or would like to practice a particular practice or enhance themselves, develop themselves, work together in mutual self-interest, and develop something greater as a whole instead of an individual. Most design ideas are going to come out in the form of napkin drawings. Probably America is, the entire country of America is probably a napkin drawing locked inside of a vault somewhere that was scribbled down inside of a pub full of dense pipe smoke by some shifty individuals in the corner who are talking about how to design a country. or what methods or what top 10 things would they like in a country. And that's probably how America started, over beers and tobacco, or beers and cannabis, whatever it is they were smoking and drinking at the time. The more you breadcrumb a consumer with your design, the more restrictive it becomes. But the more restrictive it becomes, believe it or not, the more accessible it comes. The more we narrow something down, the more we make it scalable, the more we make it easier and color-coded. And I like to use the word Fisher-Price, although many people may not know that Fisher-Price is a toy company. The more we make something Fisher-Price, the more we make it like a toy, the more consumable it is. So my designs, I like to use geometric shapes, and that's probably influenced by Tommy Hilfiger and the fact that Anarchy pretty clearly uses colored triangles as identifiers. If you didn't know that, you have not been paying attention to any of my videos up to this point. The simplicity of the geometric shapes that I use in my design is because I want my idea to be stolen. I don't want it to be, I don't care about copyrights. I don't care. I would rather have information be freely distributed amongst all of humanity. And so whatever idea you may get from looking at my stuff, whatever feeling you may get from looking at my stuff, it's the right feeling and it's the right idea. Run with it, and I hope it inspires you to do something maybe on your own. We're going to hear a lot more as we get older and as time goes along. We're going to hear a lot more about design thinking or design theory and a lot of this stuff. And a lot of it's just absolute malarkey. The truth is, we know how to design as babies. We know how to learn as babies. However, we like to go to higher education centers. We like to go into academics. We like to go and get certifications or pieces of paper at proof to prove that we know how to design. Look at this piece of paper. It shows that I know how to do these things. When in reality, much of our world was designed by individuals who never ever attended school. A lot of the things we deal with and technologies we have today is designed by college and high school dropouts. And the reason being is because traditional modes of education, standard methods of education, is quite literally designed to create and produce new types of service level industry individuals. That's why we go to school and learn things like math and all that kind of stuff. Huge mega corporations like Starbucks have been built on the backs of high school educated baristas at most. And so you want to tell me that, like, I mean, Starbucks is a great idea, but you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting a Starbucks unless you got a high school kid that knows how to make a cup of coffee and count change. Design. Simple into complex. Not really sure what else I want to think about this or talk about this. I don't like making things too obvious to people because, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of part of the fun, is to figure things out for yourself. Simple into complex. That's how design thinking works. Go and watch nature. If you need to know how to design something, go lock yourself in a room with an animal for a few hours and just observe it, and then just write about the animal. Oh, speaking of which, check this out. So what I'm trying to do, like, here's a design element. So look at this. This is an insect. This is a design of an insect that I'm doing, right? It's just like a simple kind of image. So put in the comments if you think this design is a good design, because the insect that I'm trying to imitate with this design is a dragonfly. So let me know if you think that this sketch that I've done looks or makes you think of a dragonfly. Anyways, thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.